kind of stop that Mutalisk harass that is inevitable with that Spire. So CheckPrime is going to go ahead and send it out, and he's going to see if he's got an expansion. The only thing that Justfake has going against him right now is that he does not have an expansion as of yet. So he is putting all of his eggs in one basket as he's operating off of this one base. And CheckPrime is going ahead and re-expanding, and sure enough, Justfake realizes that and he comsats it, but he just misses these Mutalisks coming out over here. And it looks like Justfake was really anticipating this, so CheckPrime is going to be forced to kind of just like circle around and not really get any kind of good harassment. So he could try and just take whatever he can out, but he's going to be forced out by these Marines. So it looks like Justfake is just really laying the hurt down on CheckPrime, countering his every move. And he is doing a really good job of keeping CheckPrime at bay. That's the thing about Terran, is that if you play a certain way, you almost force the Zerg to play a certain way as well. So he can't get any kind of good ground forces. He's just going to dominate him. So that forces CheckPrime to go air, in which case he has the perfect counter for it. So he has pretty much got CheckPrime checked right now, and he has just got him, you know, on end, on his toes, and he is really doing a great job of just keeping him on at bay here. So the first hatchery, or the second hatchery, comes out at his expansion, and he needs to go ahead and just start resaturating this, as he is definitely on the back foot as far as the income wise. Let's take a look at the income again. Now CheckPrime has now gotten back up, as he has 31 harvesters over here, and he is now going to start saturating this second expansion, or this, you know, second expansion, if you want to say that. And it looks like we got a massive red coming in from Justfake right now, and he sees this push being made, and he's going to start pushing in. He does a comp set over here, and he's going to let this, CheckPrime's going to let this go away. So now he's going to pull back, and he's going to try and catch him off of his rocker here, and he's going to push in. He stems up and comes out over here, and he's going to try and get him with these banelings. These banelings have nowhere to go right now, because and looks like the banelings are able to take out all of his army with these two Thors left, and he's got this one Marauder, one Marine, two Thors in this SCV over here. So it looks like he was able to take down that push with a bunch of banelings. So great call by CheckPrime on these banelings over here, but that still leaves these two Thors, which are an exceptional force right now for this. And I don't think he's going to have enough to take this out. He has a whole bunch of Zerglings, but he's not going to be able to do it. And he's taking a few more SCVs over here to do a repair job on these Thors, and he takes out that hatchery for the second time. So that leaves CheckPrime once again on the back foot as far as the income goes. Take a look at the APM during this battle. Both of them are hovering at around 133 or so, and he's not going to be able to take this out. These SCVs are just circling around the Thor trying to get in, but he's going to be able to kind of hold that off. And he's got this one Spine Crawler over here, but that's going to easily be taken out by these two Marauders and this one Thor with these SCVs repairing. And it's not looking so hot for CheckPrime. I don't think he's going to have enough to take care of this, as Justfake is just owning CheckPrime right now. He's keeping him on his toes, keeping the pressure on, and he is not able to do much. He's got these 5 Mutalisks coming out over here, but he doesn't really have much. He's going to take down this one Baneling's nest, and that is unfortunate. That was a really awesome death animation of the Baneling's nest. So he's forced to pull all of his drones off the line, and once again push in with his drones just to try and fend this off. So he is really on the back foot right now. He's pulling all of his drones. He's getting whatever he can to just try and take this down. And he's not really having too much success with this. He's losing all of his drones in the process. But these SCVs are repairing this Thor. He's going to take out the SCVs and finally take out this Thor at the loss of most of his drones right now. And he is suffering. He is at 18 drones. But fortunately for him, Justfake was forced to pull back or push out a lot of his SCVs, which he lost a lot as well. So it is really good back and forth, but CheckPrime is going to try and do a counteroffensive and see what he can push out with this, and see if he can do some harassment over here. And he doesn't need to go in to the mineral line. He needs to try and take something else out, but he's not going to be able to do it, as these very well placed turrets of Justfake is going to force CheckPrime to just run out of there. Frustrated, these Mutalisks are frustrated as they weren't able to get any kind of harassment off. So he is once again on the back foot, but he's able to sneak a little hatchery over here on these gold minerals, and I wonder if he's going to be able to do anything with this, as Justfake is continuing just to put the hurt down on CheckPrime right now, and he's really not doing too hot. I don't know why he's continuing to make Mutalisk. He shouldn't be making Mutalisk right now. The only advantage that CheckPrime has right now is that he is still operating off of this one base. So if CheckPrime can keep Justfake contained over here, he's going to be able to win just based off of the economic advantage. As you can see, that Justfake is getting kind of starved for minerals right now, as he only has 200 minerals coming in. So all that CheckPrime needs to do is just hold him off, keep him at bay, as he has a whole bunch of minerals coming out, and he's continuing to make Mutalisks over here. And if he can keep this, if he can get this one base coming up over here and saturate it, he's just going to win on economics alone. So he's doing a really good job of just keeping his cool and trying to expand once again. And we've got this one Hellion over here just kind of making sure that he's not doing any kind of expand right now, but he doesn't see this base by CheckPrime. So if CheckPrime can just keep that under wraps for a little bit longer, he can just win by street economics alone. So we've got 2 Thors and a whole bunch of Marauders and Marines coming out over here, and it looks like CheckPrime is going to notice this, and he's going to try, and looks like Justfake is moving his orbital command over here, so he's going to have a fully operational expansion right off the bat. So he's doing a really good maneuver right now. CheckPrime can't really do anything against this, as he is going to be forced off by these Thors right now. So if he were to make a push with this Zergling force and these Mutalisks, he might be able to do some damage, but I don't think that he's going to be able to do enough. So here comes the 3rd push by Justfake right now, and he is going to go ahead and try and push in, see what he can do. And I don't think that CheckPrime is going to be able to combat against this. He's making all the Zerglings that he can right now, and this is not looking so hot for CheckPrime right now. He's trying to wait until these Banelings actually morph in, and if he can do that, he can probably take out this infantry and then surround him by these Zerglings. So what he needs to do is push in right now. He's waiting for these one Zerglings to come in. He's forcing him over here, and I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of biding his time, waiting for it to come in so he doesn't have to go back on this choke. He's going to try and get us around on this over here. So I don't think that this is going to be so hot for CheckPrime. He's just waiting, sitting there, and I don't know what he's doing right now. He needs to be moving over there. He's trying to get everything in line, I guess. And he's really not doing so much. He's not doing so hot. He's got to push in. He's got to make that one force, and he's actually doing a force. He's actually taking out this command center by his Mutalisk over here, so he's allowing him to destroy his base and taking out these with his Mutalisk. And now he has forced CheckPrime, or Justfake, to kind of move out, and he's got a couple of Zerglings in there. He's doing a surround on Justfake, and he done his Banelings over there. He's going to take out these Thors over here, and he's doing a great job over here. And these Thors are going to go down, and it looks like Justfake has nothing left. He has nothing left to come over here, and he's got nothing, and he leaves the game. He gives a GG, so CheckPrime was able to come against that, or come out a winner against that, despite all those odds over here. And he did a great maneuver at the end, which won him the game. He got this expansion coming out over here, so he did a great job. He didn't give up, and that was just great play by CheckPrime. So hope you enjoyed this commentary. More to come.